everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about this. For those of you who don't know, this is a country crate. It's DIY. I know that many of you found me via this video. I know that many more of you haven't. Many more of you have come from different things, but this was something I just came up with on my own. I wanted a country crate for a long time, and at an affordable price with no woodworking involved. So I came up with this out of the Dollar Tree foam core and contact paper, and the handles on this one were inspired by 4/4 crafts, and the handles on this one were just came up on my own. But what I wanted to show you in this video, since it's been a year since it's been a little over a year that I created it, and it's been a year that I've been decorating it. I've now officially have decorated it for every holiday. I cannot find footage from Easter, but I'm going to look more in my computer, because I take my old footage and I transfer it to the computer. But I decorated it for every holiday. It is, this particular one, mostly, has been on my coffee table in front of the couch where I sit for at least a year, because I first remember doing it last, you know, Americana. So what I wanted to show you really quick was how it is decorated for every day. It always wasn't like this, because as things come out at the Dollar Tree, that's when I change it up. I'm going to turn it around, because it's actually how I present it to people is this way. Nope, I was right the first time. So, here's what it looks like for every day. And kind of like spring every day. But for those of you who are new to my channel, hello. For those of you who are new to my channel, there's only about 3 to 6 weeks a year when my house is not decorated for a holiday. That is somewhere between Easter and Memorial Day, depending on where Easter lands. So that is the chance that I have to show you like my non-holiday decorations. So this is what I came up with for non-holiday decorations. So these roses, and I'll tilt you down so you can see as I'm talking. These roses, and I'll pull them out so you can see, are attached. Last Easter 2017, I made a Pottery Barn dupe Easter wreath that looked like the shape of an egg. And I had trouble finding the grapevine wreaths at the Dollar Tree. So I ended up finding a grapevine wreath on clearance at the Dollar General, and it ended up being $5, but on it came these flowers. I'll take this little pot out so you can see which all of these flowers were a ring around that wreath. And I've left them all attached. It was 3 sections, and I left them attached to its plastic base, but I've just stuck them in this box. There's no foam in this box. There's foam in the other box, but there's no foam in this box. I had old candle jars. I'm sorry. I had old recycled jars and mason jars here to elevate these 2 points. But now that we have these white pedestals, I use them. And these came out at Mother's Day, and they're just glass rose tea light holders. And I just thought they were the perfect accent. This is the only not the only non-Dollar Tree, but this was from Walmart this spring. I got it for $1.99. It's a clay pot that's painted pink with 3 flowers on them. And I mentioned it when I bought it that I don't buy something if I can make it for cheaper, but I know that I couldn't make this for cheaper. So I stuck it there in the middle just to add a little color to this centerpiece. And this is what an everyday centerpiece looks like on my coffee table in my house. I'm gonna now decorate it for Americana, and while I do that, I think I'll insert pictures along the way, and I'll tell you about all the other holidays, and that's it. So here we go. So first of all, I want to say thanks to everybody for joining me today. But I wanted to show you a couple of the way that I decorated for different holidays. So you know I had a video out on
how to decorate for autumn. I actually did an entire video, 2 videos exactly, about how to decorate this box for autumn, and I'll link them in the description box down below. But I also wanted to show you how I did it for Christmas. Now, I did mention this, or I did show the snippet of this in my Decorate With Me for Christmas video, but basically, I put a layer of foam in the bottom of the box, and I used some houses that I had bought at the Dollar Tree many, many years ago. These are little ceramic houses that had little lights in them. And I decorated 2 in the box, like it was around the tree, and 2 in front of the box. And also some bottle brush trees that I got at the Target Dollar Spot. And for filler, I actually took burlap ribbon and I used it like filler. And then I decorated the tree. This tree is from the Dollar Tree. I doubled 2 Dollar Tree trees, twisted them together, and came up with the fullness of that tree. And then the next holiday was Valentine's Day. So for Valentine's Day, I went back to the antique birch box with the flowers in it that I showed you that I always keep. And I added pink roses and a couple of red flowers to it. On the pedestals, I put the red mason jars with the hanging lanterns that we some of us were able to get from the Dollar Tree. And behind it, and I'm sorry you can't really see it, the top gets cut off, I took one of those garland little heart-shaped lights. This one was a double heart, not lights, excuse me, the garland heart-shaped decor. This one was a double heart, and I just stuck it in behind everything that I had done. And of course, then I put hearts in front of it just to give it a little bit more pizzazz. All right? And then the next holiday is St. Patrick's Day. And for St. Patrick's Day, I did hardly any changes. I switched the hearts in the back for a shamrock that I had that was like that I had gotten at the Dollar Tree. I switched the pink flowers for the green carnations. And the lanterns, I switched from the red hanging lanterns to the lanterns with the candles that are set in. And I filled the bottom of that lantern mason jar with the gold coins from the Dollar Tree. And I really love the way it looks. I made those lanterns like they weren't hanging originally when they first came out. I took the hangers off of the pumpkins that came out at Halloween, the glass pumpkins, and I added them to this candle holder, which I really love. And then I took the shamrock lights that they had, the LED lights from the Dollar Tree, and I wove them through where the flowers were. And then in the back, I hid the cord by wrapping one of those Dollar Tree scarves around the box, which I really thought added just a little bit extra to make it a little bit different. And I really loved the way it came out. Plus, it was able to hold the battery pack, so I didn't have to go fishing for it every time I wanted to turn the lights on. And the final one, which I'm sorry, I looked through all my footage and I do not have a photograph of it finished. I'm so sorry. Was what I did for Easter. So basically, Easter was my regular decor, just like this. And where the 2 roses are, I actually put those 2 cloche bunnies and egg things that I made. I basically put 1 on each pedestal, and that was really it. And then the spring flowers in the middle, which was really what I added for spring. That was not out of the normal, but I just left it for my normal. And that's it. So if I went by anything too fast, or if you have any suggestions or whatever, just let me know down below, okay? And this is what I've done so far for the Americana. So what I've done is I've taken the Dollar Tree candles, the red, white, and blue ones, and I put them on the pedestals. And then I've taken some of this Dollar Tree burlap Stars and Stripes ribbon, and I've woven it in and out. And I've pinched it along the way. You can pinch it and wire it, or you can pinch it and use clothespins, because you're going to hide the pinches down below anyway. But it kind of gives the ribbon that poofy effect from like time to time, which helps create the wave. And then we haven't done anything different to the flowers except added 2 of the red stripe ones and 1 of the blue star ones. Or you can just do the red, white, and blue roses if you can't find these particular ones that came out this year. And just going to add this banner or bunting hanging thing. What was it called? Wall decor? I don't know. But it's basically 3 glittery stars, red, white, and blue, and they're attached with burlap. And though I bought it and I knew what I was going to do with it, I kept it on the burlap. I knew I wanted to stick it in the back of this crate, but I did keep it on the burlap just in case, and I tucked all the burlap in so it's hidden, but it would blend even if it showed. It would blend anyway. And then I'm just adjusting it to my liking. I'm looking actually in the camera video to see where they're landing that I like. So there are different things you can add to this, absolutely. You can add the red, white, and blue lights, which I was actually contemplating. I came really close to contemplating that. Or you can add any of the like we did in St. Patrick's Day. You can add one of those beautiful scarves around. Anything like that would look fantastic. So there it is, and I know it was super simple and easy to put together, and you know, you might not be able to find exactly all of these things at the Dollar Tree, but definitely you get the idea of weaving in ribbon, throwing in some additional seasonal type flowers just to make it a little bit more towards that season. And then some sort of stand up in the back is something I came up with at Valentine's Day. So I kind of like it. The back of these are something that I see sitting on the couch, so it's not really for presentation. And you can unwrap your candles. I just don't. And if you feel like you want to see more of your candle, you can make a higher pedestal, or you could stuff your flowers down more and your little ribbon down more. But I really like this. Now, the garland that I have out in the living room has little tiny flags on them, and they often fall off. Last year, I stuck them in all over. This year, I'm not going to do that. I like this. This is nice and simple. I'm going to leave this, and that's it. So I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys got some ideas of how what you could do with these crates besides just using them for storage. They're very decorative. If you do, give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to share with friends and family, especially if you know somebody who watched the crate video and hasn't subscribed. That would be great, and then they can see what else they can do with theirs. Okay, and if you like I said, if you haven't yet, click subscribe, and when you do, a little bell will pop up. When you ring that bell, YouTube will let you know whenever we upload a new video. And I hope I can inspire you guys. None of this is about showing you just what I do. It's more about showing you how to do different things that you can do on your own, okay? And as always, you take care, God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye!